Good morning, this is Betty, Fancy Grandma. I'm going to show you what I'm going to have for lunch today. If you like my videos, please subscribe and hit the notification bell and you'll be notified every time I make a new one. I'm going to show you how I cook crappie. It's basically the same as I cook my chicken strips and my patties. I just cook everything in this arrowroot and deep fry them, and they are so good. It makes them really crispy. But anyway, I've got some crappie that I've had in here, and it's been in this bag since 2016, but it's airtight and it's been in the freezer. So it's going to be just as good as it was when it was fresh. So what I usually do, I just cut it. I got my oil on cooking. I like to cook with avocado oil, you know that. I've got my oil in this pan heating on the stove. But anyway, I'm going to cut this open. And what I do, I like to wrench it. So I'm going to pour it in this thing and wrench it off. I like it wrenched before I use it. So anyway, this is going to be, I'm going to rinse this off good. Then I'm going to take it over here to a paper towel and kind of dry it off. This is what I'm doing now. I'm going to kind of dry it off on this paper towel, because I like it, the moisture out of it. So I've got 4 big pieces here. I'm going to take another paper towel and put on top of it and kind of soak it, the moisture out of it. I'm going to bring it over here. And you know, I cook an arrowroot. This arrowroot, you can use any kind of flour you want, but I use arrowroot so that doesn't make it so crispy. And I use my heavy whipping cream to dip it in. So I'm going to put a little bit of heavy whipping cream. You don't need much. See what a dab of whipping cream I've got on that plate? That's all we need. So anyway, my oil is cooking here. And I'm ready to take my crappie and dip it in this oil. In the cream here. So that's what I'm doing. I'm dipping it in this heavy whipping cream. That's why I don't want too much moisture on it. Then I'm going to dip it in my arrowroot. Kind of really pat that into it. And when I don't know if my oil's hot enough or not, we'll see. If it's hot enough, it's plenty hot. I can hear it sizzling. So I'm going to go ahead and do all 4 pieces. But this will be so crispy and good. Arrowroot makes everything so crispy and good. And it's good for you. That's what I like about it. It's got a lot of nutrients in it. You know what? I think I'm just going to put 2 in there at a time, because they're pretty good sized pieces. Wash my hands. Let's turn my burner down a tiny bit. It won't take it very long to cook. Give me a plate to put some in. I like crappie, and so I like to have some in my freezer when I get somebody to catch me some. You can hear it cooking, can't you? Can you see my pan over here? That's where I'm at, right here. But it won't take it long to cook. You know what? You can also re-dip it in the cream if you want to, if you want a thicker batter. And put it back in your arrowroot again. It makes a thicker batter on it. But that's going to be so good. We're going to put these pieces in. But this is just like I cook my chicken strips and my mushrooms. I use arrowroot for all of them. It makes them good and crispy. There. You can see how good them look. Don't they look good and brown? They're good and crispy like they've been battered. Anyway, if you like my videos, please subscribe and hit the notification bell and you'll be notified every time I make a new one, and you'll have some delicious crappie. That is so good. Let me take a bite. I always like salt it after I cook it.